In the ancient kingdom of Elaria, nestled between mountains that touched the sky and forests filled with whispers of old magic, there was a small village known as Lyrewood. This village was home to a young woman named Elara, whose beauty was said to rival that of the dawn. But it wasn't just her beauty that captivated those around her. It was her voice. Elara possessed a voice so enchanting that when she sang, even the stars seemed to pause in their dance to listen. Elara lived a simple life, spending her days tending to her mother's herb garden and her evenings singing to the villagers. Her voice brought joy and peace to the people of Lyrewood, but in her heart, Elara longed for something more. She often dreamed of a love so powerful that it could defy even the oldest of tales, a love that would be immortalized in song for generations to come. One fateful night during the Festival of the Moon, the villagers gathered around a grand bonfire, celebrating with music and dance. As Elara began to sing, a sudden hush fell over the crowd. From the shadows emerged a figure draped in a cloak as dark as midnight. He was a traveler, a man with eyes that held the mysteries of the world. His name was Aiden, and though no one knew from whence he came, there was an aura about him that drew Elara in. Aiden too was mesmerized by Elara's voice. He approached her after the festival, and as their eyes met, it was as if the universe itself had conspired to bring them together. They talked for hours, sharing stories of distant lands and forgotten legends. There was an unspoken bond between them, one that neither could explain but both felt deep within their souls. As days turned into weeks, Aiden and Elara spent every moment they could together. They explored the forests, discovering hidden glades and ancient ruins, where Elara's song seemed to awaken the magic that had long been dormant. But their happiness was shadowed by a secret Aiden kept buried in his heart, a secret that threatened to tear them apart. Aiden was not an ordinary man. He was a prince, heir to the throne of the distant and powerful kingdom of Draymore. But more than that, he was cursed. When Aiden was a child, a jealous sorcerer, angered by a perceived slight from Aiden's father, placed a terrible curse on him. The curse bound Aiden to a life of eternal wandering, never to stay in one place for more than a season, and never to know the warmth of true love, for any woman who fell in love with him would be doomed to a fate worse than death. As the time of his departure drew near, Aiden struggled with his feelings for Elara. He knew that he should leave without saying goodbye, but the thought of abandoning her tore at his very soul. Finally, unable to bear the weight of his secret any longer, Aiden confessed everything to Elara. Elara was heartbroken, but her love for Aiden was stronger than any curse. She refused to let him leave, vowing to find a way to break the sorcerer's spell. Together, they set out on a perilous journey to find the one person who could help them, the legendary witch Selene, who lived in the heart of the enchanted forest of shadows. The journey was fraught with danger. They faced treacherous mountain passes, battled fierce creatures that emerged from the depths of the night, and endured storms that seemed sent by the very gods themselves. But through it all, their love only grew stronger, and their bond deeper.